your children well. Their father's help did slowly go by.
We must do what first?
Multiply.
Multiply.
Is the United States the world's largest nation?
No.
Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry.
And they'd be two different pictures.
Well, let me see if you're really in good shape.
What is the verb?
Come on, folks, let's cooperate so we can all graduate.
Parkway North High School and Walbridge Elementary School are two very different schools, facing very different challenges, but they share a common goal: give students the support, the inspiration, and the knowledge they need to become successes in life. Walbridge and Parkway North are schools with great expectations. Eric Greetens is a junior.
It is easier to set high standards than to find ways to help children to achieve them. That struggle is common both at Parkway North and here at the Walbridge Elementary School. But the community around here is taking the lead in helping kids to achieve those high expectations. Why, even these young second graders are shooting for the top.
When I grow up, I want to go to college for 6 years, and because I want to be a doctor, and I would like to be a doctor because I want to help people. I love to read, write, and I would love to learn how to make books.
Make books? You want to write books?
Yes. I like school because you learn how to spell words that you don't know how to spell, and you look them up in the dictionary.
Okay, how do we spell Saturday? Capital S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y.
The students at Walbridge, their parents, and the staff are building a model for success. Here you'll find the kids in elementary school, adults in enrichment classes, and both taking advantage of a variety of family services. On most days, Walbridge is open to the neighborhood 14 hours a day.
I guess that's about it.
James Ewing has been the driving force behind Walbridge for 9 years.
Unless we impact the community, what we do in the school is going to meet with not a great deal of success.
Ewing recognized early on that his school and the community that it serves faced a lot of challenges. Many homes and apartments are in disrepair. Unemployment touches many families, while drug trafficking and drug abuse in the community puts many of the students and their families at risk. According to Ewing, 90% of the 585 students in his school live below the poverty line.
You just don't write off human beings. They refuse to be written off. They want to make their impact one way or the other.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse.
To protect their neighborhood, the staff and parents at Walbridge have become eager participants in a program called Caring Communities, an innovative effort which combines social and family services with education. Donna Larry is a member of the advisory board and a working mother of 2.
Our community was crying out for that, and it was wonderful that it looked like they came just in time.
The Larry family lives just across the street from Walbridge.
You got your keys, Mike? Yes.
The weekdays begin early and run long for the Larrys, and Caring Communities helps out. The day treatment counseling helped Michael make the transition from Walbridge Elementary to middle school. At 7 a.m., he catches a school bus to Hickey Middle School. As Donna heads to work, Melissa heads over to Walbridge for the Latchkey Center. It keeps the kids safe and occupied before and after school. Caring Communities is designed to help the whole family so the children can stay in school. Its intervention programs identify children at risk and offers help quickly to avoid sending them to foster homes and before they get in trouble with juvenile authorities.
Ms. Hayes, the training session is scheduled for when now? Next Thursday?
A year and a half ago, Khatib Waheed was named project director of the Walbridge Caring Communities program. He's a familiar face around the community school. Prior to his new position, he was the school's coordinator for 5 years.
One of the things that we're dealing with, Don, is trying to remove those barriers that preclude children from being successful in school. Once we remove those barriers, then the children have the same intellectual capabilities of any other child.
Okay.
Teachers can refer children to a Caring Communities intervention program as soon as they spot behavior or academic problems in the classroom.
He has the ability to be an excellent student whenever he decides to.
In cases where there is a concern about the child's welfare, the parents, teachers, and mental health workers work out a home and school-based treatment plan. Counselors then spend an average 20 hours per week with the family until the problem is under control.
In 24 hours to a week, we have workers in the family, in the home, working on the problem. Ordinarily, when children are having problems in the school system, it takes 30 to 90 days to react to that problem.
The key component is that we no longer try to treat at-risk youth without also treating the family. A lot of money and effort goes into treating a child singularly, and then the child has to leave school and go back to the dysfunction from whence he or she came.
At an annual cost of $708 per child, Caring Communities offers prevention and intervention services. To date, it has served 120 families and all of the students enrolled in the elementary school. Caring Communities is a collective effort supported by the St. Louis Public Schools, the Danforth Foundation, and 4 state agencies.
And you have maintained sobriety because, you know, there are different effects that drugs and alcohol have on the unborn.
Caring Communities offers substance abuse counseling, job readiness training, and school nursing services, and the program receives high marks from politicians and area businesses.
We say we make as our collective vocation the building and maintaining of our community in order that we may restore our people to their traditional greatness.
Another goal of the Caring Communities program is to teach the children and adults to take pride in their cultural heritage. This Kwanzaa celebration is based on a traditional African harvest festival.
I think that there needs to be some cultural sensitivity and cultural competence included in the services. So the cultural sensitivity for low-income and children and families who are considered to be, quote, underachievers and at risk, so to speak, cultural activities are very important, I think, to the aspects of raising self-esteem and building a sense of involvement.
I think kids just want somebody to pay attention to them. They want to feel like they're part of something. And I believe that's what Caring Communities is giving them, attention and love. And because you can feel it all about them, they work so hard.
Teach your children.
Kim Cook is the mother of a Walbridge first grader. She is living proof that expectations and determination can bring results. She worried because there were no crossing guards at the busy intersection near Walbridge. So Cook got her neighbors to sign a petition. It worked. The city streets department agreed to pay for a crossing guard, and Cook got the job.
It's a lot more problems we need to get straightened in this neighborhood. And if I see them, I will be out here again trying to do something about them.
Traffic is only one of the dangers Walbridge students face. Drugs and drug-related crimes are common. As we watched Kim Cook escort children on this corner, a police officer cuffed a young man across the street and drove him away.
This particular neighborhood has been targeted by one of the police departments for a special team. And it's because there's a lot of drugs in the neighborhood. The parents are aware of it, the community is aware of it, and we're doing everything we can to try to reduce drug trafficking.
Walbridge Caring Communities is leading the fight on this war on drugs. With the support of 3rd District Police, Khatib, Waheed, and the program staff lead anti-drug marches twice a month and organize neighborhood watch units. They want to lock up the burglars and the drug dealers. Barney Brown supervises the anti-drug effort.
Last year, Tiffany Sanders, a young female, and Antoine White were killed in drug-related shooting incidents. At that point, the Substance Abuse Task Force of the Walbridge Caring Communities program decided to take an aggressive stand against drug trafficking and violence in the community. You know, drug dealers are kind of like roaches. You know, you turn the lights on and they run to a different spot. But we're determined to follow them wherever they go until they leave the community.
Since Mr. Waheed has been with us over here. He has cleaned up a lot of drugs that was around here and the young men on the corners and stuff. It was really bad then, so if he hadn't jumped in when he did, then I would really be afraid, because we was getting to the point where we didn't even want to go outside.
At any point, the children who are not using drugs now and who march with us and say very enthusiastically, say no to drugs, could become a victim of that tomorrow if not given the positive support and direction.
To help support and guide the students, Walbridge expects a high level of parental involvement. Why some parents even help develop school policy. And mothers groups and the PTO sponsor projects and events.
Children want their parents to be with them and involved with them. It makes them feel special and feel important and loved and cared for.
Donna Larry is the troop leader of Boy Scout Troop 250. She organizes meetings and special projects for 12 boys twice a week.
On my honor, I will do my best.
I wanted my son to be able to get into positive activities, and I felt like the best way he could do it is for me to get into them also.
We want our students to be as strong academically as students are in any schools anywhere.
The can-do attitude at Walbridge convinced the state to bring its innovative program, Accelerated Schools, here. This pilot project is designed to bring students' test scores up to and above the national average.
But in order to do that, we've got to have you. We've got to have you helping us as parents. So we're hoping that tonight a number of you will become involved, will sign up, will let us know that you want to work with us.
Are you going to let the bunny out the cage?
Purina Mills is also pitching in. The company is giving each class a pet, pet food, and the other things necessary for a successful